Hey, so welcome back, guys, to another episode in our Elden Ring walkthrough. There's a boss up here that we're going to take on here in a minute. Uh, Down over here, there's a cave, so we're going to go ahead and take on that cave here real fast. And from there, we will make our way back into Volcano Manor proper. Let's go ahead and just cross this bridge. We got a few enemies that we're going to need to fight to fight our way through. And once we get to Volcano Manor, we're not doing Volcano Manor yet. There's still an underpath to Mount Gelmir that we want to do before we take on Volcano Manor itself. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But for now, we're just going to fight these dudes here. By this point, it should be pretty easy. These are just still the same Godric soldiers that we've been fighting. The knights are they're a bit extra because they got the Frame of Frenzy that they do. These guys also will pop that off. So, I mean, it's a little bit extra, but you shouldn't get your madness built up too fast. As long as you're taking the enemies down. If you're goofing off, you might have a bit of a problem, but you know, if you're taking them seriously, no problem. So once they're down, we're actually gonna, swing around, pick up some of this yellow ember here. You need that for your boluses to cure madness. Now, we haven't faced a lot of madness yet in the base game, and we won't. However, in the DLC, you guys remember the Lake of Rot? Well, they have we'll call it a Lake of Madness in the DLC. So we're definitely going to want some clarifying boluses there. That'll help us out quite a bit. So just come up here. There's one Eye of Yola up here that we're going to grab. And then we'll go ahead and head back down. I made my way all the way up there for that, just because it's a very rare crafting material, and so we want to pick that up as often as we can, even if we gotta go slightly out of our way to get it. Now up here we got a bunch of Demi-Humans we're gonna take down. From there we're gonna be into our Demi-Human cave. And then we're going to take down another Demi-Human queen. And we're running out of Demi-Human queens, actually. So, I think, let me think here. I think there's no more? There's no more Demi-Humans once we cross out of the capital. I'm pretty sure that's correct. It's you got a bunch of flame monks in the mountaintops of the giants. Concentrated snowfields is filled mostly with like the Latina Wolf Rider lady. We're gonna fight a whole bunch of enemies like her in the consecrated snowfields, and in the Halig tree, it's all knights and some misbegottens. Wow. Faramazula, it's all the beastmen and the skeletal beastmen. Like, we're running out of Demi-Humans, right? We're starting to get away from the Demi-Humans. You're gonna come down into this little cave here. You drop down for that loot. This little cave, you're gonna have the coil shield. There's an arteria leaf. There's the coil shield. Liver of meat. Then we're going to go ahead and drop here. Grab our lump of flesh. And we're just going to make sure that we've taken everybody out. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. I know we had a couple jump down, plus the one that was already down there. Looks like everybody. That's not a false wall. Alright, now it's boss time. Again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to forego summoning the Mimic, just Demi-Human Queen. We're going to bully her down relatively quickly. Her moveset is the same moveset as all Demi-Human Queens, which is the same moveset of the first Demi-Human Queen that we fought in the Weeping Peninsula. And to be honest, it doesn't even feel like she has any more hit points than the first Demi-Queen that we fought, right? Like, it's just kind of sad. But anyway, she's down, and now we're gonna go round table hold, right? We want to make sure we talk to Brother Corn. I don't think we've done that yet. That will move him to Altus.
I've decided I'm off in. We may not if there's. May the golden or.
Okay, so once we rest here, he should be gone. And we want to do this before we get too far into Altus. Yeah, he's gone now. And let's see, do we have any bell bearings here that we need to turn in? I'm not seeing any. No, okay, good. Now, make sure that we did not miss Rajier's bell bearing. Okay, he should be dead. I don't know why he's not. He should be giving us his bell bearing at this point. Unless we forgot something. Okay, we might have forgot something. Let's see if Iji is still on the map. If Iji is still on the map, Iji is still on the map. Okay. So we got a couple of things that we forgot to do, but we're gonna go do now.
No. I need to do better than this. This will never kill a god. I can do better than this. It needs to slay a bloody god. Oh,
okay.
Don't pay me, just lay out your arm.
He's having an existential crisis here. Here, let's go ahead and sort our inventory. Yes, there's one other item that I forgot to. So we will pick that up. We're doing a little bit of a cleanup this episode of stuff that we forgot. Short sword. Let's see. Take a short sword. We'll put that in there. That in there. That in there. Put that in there. Those can go in there. That can go in there. Bully bow can go in there. That can go in there. I'll make sure. Okay. We're doing a little bit of inventory cleanup. We haven't done an inventory cleanup on this character yet ever, I don't think. We haven't got a lot of random drops, to be fair. So it's not like we have a lot to clean up, but we haven't done any. so there's a couple of weapons that we're just going to keep 2 of, like daggers, you know, power stancing the daggers, short swords. You can't actually power stance daggers, but having 2 daggers, fairly decent for your DPS. This should be fine, and we're gonna just go sell what we got here. It's only gonna be a couple of 100 runes. It's not,
Well,
not that impressive.
It's all out your arms then.
But if we don't need it in our inventory, we're not gonna keep it. Drop that dagger, and we can drop this here. What was that? 600 runes? Not even enough to 600 runes at this point for us with the amount that we need to level. That's statistically 0. Okay, so from here there's 3 things that we need to do. The first thing that we need to do is we need to go back to the Siofra River well down here, because I forgot to pick something up that's down here. So we're going to go to the Siofra riverbank. And this is kind of hidden. Again, it's been a while. So the very first time I beat Elden Ring with a guide, right? And it's been since the very first time that I've beat Elden Ring, like 3 years ago, that I've watched a guide. So I don't know if the guide ever came down here and picked this up. I cannot remember. I could always go back and check and see, but to be honest, it's not like it matters, right? There's the horn bow. We got the horn bow. All right. And then after we kill these guys, we'll be able to teleport out. Alright, and now we need to go to Ronnie's Rise. And Blaidd should be out here blathering to himself. Blithering? Blathering? He should be mumbling to himself about Ronnie. And we need to kill him. Now this will be just like the Baleful Shadows fight. Except for now his weapon will do a frost explosion once he lands on the side. But unlike the Baleful Shadows fight, we are actually of a proper level to fight him. So it goes a completely different way. Alright, so now he's done. We're going to come over here and we got to talk to Iji. We'll go ahead and talk to Iji.
Oh, there. Have you heard along? It would not have been as Lady you. Unthinkable. How did he break? No. Laiedd, I've made a I'll catch up when I do.
Okay. Now we'll go ahead and rest. And now Iji's dead. And we're going to pick up his helm and his bell bearing. Okay. Now we go back to Round Table Hold. Rajier should also be dead. Yep. Okay, so we got all his stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and go sort our stuff out here. And we got some bell bearings, so we're gonna go turn them into the bell bearing lady. Okay, and let's go back and talk to Rodrika. That door's open. I don't know if we've talked to Dung Eater yet, but it won't hurt to go talk to them again just in case.
Greetings, are you here for spirit? I need a little while and I can hear the howl, a pleth, can't even imagine, not even the you should keep. I know.
Okay. And we'll go talk to Dung Eater now.
Have you ever felt possible? Apparently you are, but you no longer have been. Why are you thankful it is all? Why are you thankful it is all?
Here we go. So now we are all caught up, and everything that we missed is all picked up. Oh, we have a remembrance here of the Lich Dragon. So we're gonna go ahead and about that. We never talked about that. So you've got 2 incantations here: Fortizx Lightning, Spear, Death Lightning. We're using neither of them. Also, you can pick up Radahn's gear and Renala's gear.
Now go forth, little.
We don't need any of that, so we use this remembrance. Okay. Level up. We got 40 into strength now. Next level is going to be 40 into dex, and then we're pumping all into vigor. Okay. So from there, we need to go and the actual reason why we came here. Hold on. Make sure that all our inventory is sorted out before we move on. The actual reason why we came here, we need to level up our weapon.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's all out your arm.
Okay, so we don't have our parry or our crit dagger. Let's go grab our crit dagger. Okay.
Well, I took you no matter, it's out your arm.
Alright, so these 2, they can't go up anymore. These 2 can. So we would need 7 smithing stone 3s. Did we just not get another stone that gives us the ability to buy up to +4? I'm pretty sure we did. No. Okay, that's gonna complicate things a little bit. So I think next episode, we're gonna go do this. We're not gonna use we did want to use a strike weapon for this next boss, but we don't actually have one that we could use. So we're not going to use one. We're going to use Bloodhound Fang. The bleed buildup will sort of account for not having a striped weapon available to us. But we kind of want one. We're kind of short on a lot of stuff. And we're short on stuff we shouldn't be short on. We're short on stuff that we're not short on on the live stream. So we're missing some stuff. So we're going to go back around and pick up some stuff. But we have a Fallingstar beast to fight. Not the first one that we fought. And it's not going to be the last one that we fight. But it is going to be the most annoying one because it's on the top of a cliff. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. As soon as we get in, it's just going to run around back and forth a few times. So just kind of dodge out the way. You just, right when the fight starts, you just don't have an opening to get into the fight. He doesn't want to fight actually in the pit. He likes to fight right on the edges of the pit. Which, you know, that's not really good for us. Because fighting on the edge of the cliff like that, you know, increases the chance that we roll off. But, like I said, he doesn't like to actually fight in the pit. You can't, he doesn't stay in the pit. If you go down into the pit, he'll just do everything that he can to get out of the pit. And to fight you up here. And right there on the edge. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got him down. Summer Smithing Stone, Fallingstar Beast Jaw. Alright, so from here, come up here to this altar here. Grab a Starlight Shard. Now we want to go into Volcano Manor. Volcano Manor is right here. And so the path down, right over here. Right here. Just run out to the edge here, and you pop down here. And then you've got all of these marionette soldiers to welcome you. And the idea here is you spend all of your resources fighting the Fallingstar Beast, and so you don't have any resources to fight the marionette soldiers, and then you die. Right? And you have to go back to the Grace, and then do it all over. But, you know, we're halfway competent at the game, so that didn't work. Alright, then from here, just need to drop down this ledge here on this side. Got an Avionet soldier here. You got 2 more marionettes here guarding this piece of loot. They look rather intrigued by it. Just a smoldering butterfly. It's not that special. Let's see. Did we grab this golden seed and our thing here already? It looks like we did. I can't remember. And we did fight that. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that is the road to Volcano Manor, right? So we've done the road to Volcano Manor, but we're not done with Mount Gelmir. So we want to go down here to Seathwater River, right? We've done Seathwater River before. We did a cave up here. But now we're going to be doing the lower section of Mount Gelmir in its entirety, right? Well, minus the cave that we've already done, right? We don't need to do that again. And that's the cave where we got our mushroom people outfit. In case you forgot. Just running through here. Watch out for all those flame jets. They do hurt. They do cause damage. Not very pleasant. You got all these corpses here. You can just run past them. More is gonna fall down from the sky there. There you go. You know, I don't know where they're falling from, but they're falling from the sky. You can just ignore them. It's raining corpses. All right. And then we've got one thing that we can do here before we end the episode, so we're going to do that. Alright. Let's go ahead and rest the grace real quick. Get back up on Torrent. We're going to just go to the right. We're going to go around this boulder here. And we're going to head towards all these jellyfish, and we're going to go back behind the jellyfish. Right, back behind the jellyfish in this tree. We're going to pick ourselves up another stone sword key. And then we're just going to head towards this fort. Going to take out this flame monk guy. And the other dude. And the one lone Lindell soldier here. Alright. And now we have to fight a fire prelate. Now, we'll be able to see it here, and it won't aggro us until we actually walk in there. So it does like a... I guess, I don't know how you would explain it. He turns into a train, right, with that hammer, and he will just like plow straight forward, and it'll shoot fire everywhere. It'll shoot fire out the top of his hat. He's got a lot of hit points, spews out a lot of fire, does melee attacks with the hammer. It hurts real bad. You can farm him for his armor. The hammer, though, is a guaranteed drop. So we're just going to go ahead and buff up here. We are going to use our Blood Flame Blade. And we're going to go ahead and start the fight. He's shooting fire out of his head here. He'll do that little explosion, and then he'll rain fire everywhere, throw fire at you, he'll hit you with his head, and then he'll swing at you with the thing. But we do enough damage that a few melee attacks, and he's down. We're going to go inside here. We're going to open this up. We're going to grab our Armorous Cookbook. Grab the Slumbering Egg. Now the person that's talking is the ghost. Right? So if you look over here, there's the ghost. And he's hiding with the loot from the chest. We just hop over here, take our loot, hop back over, and we're good to go. And he'll just continue talking. Now, you know me. You know I like to end the episode at a grace, if it's at all possible. But this one, it's not possible. There's no grace where we're going. So we're just going to get to the next spot that we need to be at. And then we're going to end the episode there. I'm just going to hug the wall here. And you got, there's 2 of those chariots. They will aggro onto you, but there's a certain point that they won't pass. And so that's where we're heading to. Okay, you see we got the ability to bring up our ashes. The boss spawned. Okay, so we're going to do this boss fight then. And then we'll end the episode. I intended to not do this right now, but we're going to evidently. Just because we don't have our flags. But that's okay. We don't need it. Oh shit, we died. That was actually not intentional. So we're going to come back and we're going to fight this boss then. Since I brought you here, we spawned it. Wasn't intentional, but we're going to fight the boss. We're going to give you a little treat at the end of the episode. Alright, so now we have our... We'll have our flask back. Got our flask. Go ahead and summon our mimic. Use our rune item. Alright, we'll heal up a bit. We'll buff. And now we're just going to run and grab our runes. And remember, at the very start of the fight with the Magma Wyrms, they just run around and they just spew lava. You don't actually have a lot of time at the start to engage in the fight. But after they spew their lava around a couple of times, then you have the ability to engage with them. And they'll stand up once they get about 50% on their hind legs. And they'll start spewing fire. We did knock him down, but instead of doing a critical, we do more damage if we just hit him while he's vulnerable. Not technically, right? We don't get bonus damage. We don't do more damage. But we have the ability to deal more damage when he's vulnerable than the amount of damage we would have done if we did the crit. So now that we're done here, we got to go talk to Alexander. But there's no grace here for us to rest at. But we do have to end the episode, so we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, and then we will pick this up with the conversation with Alexander in the next episode. I will see you all then.